Hello. It is 5:41. It is Wednesday. I'm going home. I just stopped at the crate. I got some kratom. I went to court today, and I will tell you how it went. Court case. Supposed to be there 10:30. All right. I got there. I waited and waited. We didn't get in there until 12 o'clock. Well, first of all, I got up really early and I went to work. I delivered all my packages, like everything, and then went to the court. So go there, 12 o'clock, man. Like, what the hell? Anyway, we get in there and I liked the judge, okay? We get in there and he says, he's like, okay, Miss Bryan, you're asking to increase the child support because of health insurance. And he was like, okay, Mr. Whatever, you're wanting to change your child support to $50 a month because you say you can't work. So, and I sat there, I didn't interrupt anybody because I don't want to get yelled at by the judge, you know? So I'm sitting there. Anyway, so he says, okay, well, tell me why you can't work and why you want this to be lowered to $50 a month. So he says, well, because I can't drive, because of this, because I can't stand for longer than an hour, because of this, because of that, because I've been in a car wreck. He looks at him and he says, I'm sorry, Mr. Bryan. His last name is not the same as mine, but we're just saying, Mr. Bryan, those are excuses. That's what he said. This judge read him to filth, okay? He really did. He said, all those are excuses. He said, you are a 45-year-old man. You can work. He did. And then Bryan was like, well, I've been in a car wreck and blah, blah, blah. And the judge said, I'm 67 years old and I have a slipped disc. He did. I was like, okay. And he said, there's no reason why you're not working. So then Bryan said, well, I'm trying to get on disability. I'm trying to get on food stamps. I'm trying to get on this and that. So then the judge says to him, so he says, basically, you're trying to live off of the government. I was like, whoa. Yeah. So then he asked me, he says, hey, he's like, Miss Bryan, how much are you paying? What are you asking for? And I told him and I showed him, blah, blah, blah. And at the end of the day, my child support was not changed to $50 a month. All right. But it was not raised. It is still $400 a month. Because he said technically, since he's not working, that he can't raise it. But he says, when he starts working again, I can come back and he'll raise it, which just means he's not going to work. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm just like, well, that's just telling him not to. Okay, technically the child support is $320, but when I took him to court a couple years ago, it was because he was behind like $5,000. So he's paying $80 in arrears, and he's been paying that for 2 years, maybe 3. It still doesn't add up to $5,500, $80 a month. And so he says that to the judge. He says, well, I've been paying this and that. And he said, you should. He did. He said, you should be taking care of your child. Yep, he sure did. He said, rather than live off the government, Mr. Bryan, I suggest you go find a job. But anyway, okay, so that's fine. Okay, so we're walking out of the courtroom and, I'm like, okay. We walk out and we get into the hallway. And for whatever reason, he had brought his girlfriend, which, okay, whatever. I don't know the woman. It's... okay, whatever, it's fine, I don't care. Why you would bring her, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so we're walking out into the corridor, and she says to him, right in front of me, so that it's like, do you think I'm not going to respond? Because I am, because I'm mad. She says to him, she says, well, you really shouldn't have to be paying arrears, And a woman, first of all, and I'm looking at her and I'm thinking, I say, who the F are you? Honestly, I did. I don't care. Am I going to see these people again in the courtroom? No. I was in the hallway. I was not in the courtroom. I said, who the F are you? I said, it was Jerry Springer, okay? I was pissed. She looks at me, starts talking crazy. I look at her and I said, you need to, Yep, I was pissed. And Jerry Springer, whatever. Everyone needs a little Jerry Springer in their life every now and then, especially in public. Why not? So we're making it to the corridor to this. This is like a minute. Okay, this was fast. I say, who the F are you? Shut the F up. I was pissed, okay, because she kept coming at me, and I'm thinking, who are you, first of all, to say anything? Who are you? Shut up. You have nothing. Shut up. Seriously? Okay. They're walking to the elevators, and she says to him, if she gets in the elevator, just ignore her. And I said, what? I said, shut the, I was pissed. Now, I am 47 years old. I should probably learn how to control my anger, but some things, you rile me up, and I'm going to say something. I'm sorry, I am. That's just the kind of person I am. You push me enough, I'm going to say something, especially if you have no right or reason to say. There was no need for her to even say a word, but she chose to, so that was her mistake. So I don't know. It was such a high, it was an intense interaction because I was pissed. And so she says, and I'm in my mail uniform, all right? She said, you're just a trashy mailman who delivers trash. And I said, I make more money than you and him combined. What are you talking about? You both don't work. Get the hell out of here. Come on. She said that. I was like, seriously? First of all, you're a woman. Shut up. I'm trying to get child support for my kid. I don't know if this lady's got kids or not, but like, come on now. Just shut up in general, okay? It's pissed. I'm pissed. I'm done. It's over. I ended up taking the stairs because I was going to go bananas. I was. And I'm in court, and I'm acting crazy. I know, but so stupid. And like to think, what? The whole thing is that he just doesn't want to pay the child support, okay? And if you are happy and you're like, oh wow, I found a catch here. This man doesn't want to pay child support. This is great for his own child. This is wonderful. Like, what? Come on. That's what it comes down to. Even the judge said it. He was like, you just don't want to pay this, do you? And you think this is, oh my God. Anyway, so then I leave, and then I go back to work. I went back to work and delivered my route. It's 6 o'clock. But the whole time I'm just walking, and I just feel sad about the whole thing. I mean, I'm not like, yippee, I told this lady off. I feel sad because it's like, damn, why can't this just be a regular interaction with two adults? Like, I don't understand what is wrong with his brain that he doesn't understand that I'm not doing this to be a greedy bitch. I'm doing this because I need some help with this insurance, and this is for your kid. That's what I'm like. This is what I don't understand. I think what it comes down to is he thinks it all comes to me. It's all my money. He's giving it all to me. Mine. No, it's for your kid, you idiot. I think that's what it comes down to, what he thinks is happening. What's going to happen when it's time for XO to go to college? Who's going to pay for that? Who's going to, there's so many things. Like, I don't understand why he can't just be a normal person, a normal ex-husband, a normal father, who wants to take care and provide for your kid. He always comes back and says, well, it's because you left. Well, it's because we're not together. What does that have to do with anything, dude? We're not together. It didn't work out. Okay? You still have a child to take care of. Like, shut up. That doesn't make any sense. I just don't understand the reasoning behind that. And then also, don't you want to better your own life? Don't you want to show your kid? Oh, come on, what do you? This kid is looking at these two people here, me and Brian, and I hope I'm teaching Exo something. It's probably go to work every day, but I don't know. Exo sees anyway. So that's that. It just is sad, and it just wasn't. I'm not sad that it didn't get raised. I mean, I wanted it to get raised, of course, but just the interaction and just the fact that why I've got to do this is just, you know, that's the sad part. That's the part that just, damn, I wish things were different. I really do. I don't know. Well, anyway, it is 6 o'clock, and I'm gonna go home and take a shower. Tomorrow is July 4th, and oh God, I forgot to pick up my kid. It's the next day. I'm sorry. It's the next morning. I had to turn around in the car to go get Exo because Exo went to Frank's house to go swimming. But it's the next day. I am vlogging today. Happy 4th of July. As always, I will vlog again tomorrow. I'll vlog again tomorrow. I'll talk to you later today. Bye, everyone.